Spider-Man movie speculation is taking over the charts, but how much of it is really true? Peacemaker supporting cast has collectors chasing down some key first appearances, and yet another Doctor Doom cover is climbing the list. But why? It's time for the top trending comics for this week in August. Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to this week's top trending comics for week number 4 of August. It is a very interesting list, and I must say I'm excited to talk about it. A lot of plans, a lot of things are going on. Spider-Man heavy list, which I can never complain about. But as you can see, magic does return, and that Batman Dark Patterns, it's been a week since we last talked about this book, but it doesn't seem to go away, nor do we even know much more about it. But you know what to do. Before we even get started, make sure you like the video, subscribe to IzzyVerse channel, and I'm really excited to announce that the top trending list will get a new season. We're going to be coming up in September with some new stuff going on for the show that's now happening on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. as the start time of this episode that you're watching right now. So let's get into this list. Let's go and talk a little bit more about these honorable mentions, starting with our first book here, Batman the Dark Knight, issue number 3. This features the first cover appearance of the White Rabbit. This book is hot only because she made her appearance in Peacemaker episode 1 of season 2. It was a funny episode, and I'm not going to repeat what it was, but I would say it was pretty interesting, and she came out crying. But there's a lot of excitement for this character, and the costume was on point. Our next book that we're going to talk about here is Exquisite Corpse, issue number 4. It seems like every time Exquisite Corpse new book comes out, they're always going to do a thank you edition, and that's exactly what's going on here. The Exquisite Corpse thank you edition for 1 per store variant, which is a foil variant. So, of course, it made the list, but it didn't quite crack the top 10. And our last book on our list is Scarlet Spider number 1. This book came out back in 2012 for Marvel Comics, and it features the first appearance of a character who they believe Sadie Sink is going to be playing. So we're not sure exactly. That's the rumor right now, but it's something that's caused a lot of speculators the opportunity to pick up this book. So those are your 3 honorable mentions. Now let's go into our list, and we're going to start off our list with number 10. We're going to go right into it, and we're going to talk about this first book, which is Black Cat number 1. This is the 1 in 100 J. Scott Campbell, the JSC Virgin variant. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. It is last recorded sale was $115 near mint. This book on average sells for $104 right now, and that's the most common fair market value. As far as the trending list, it only hit cover price at number 10. It has a 30-day sales of 18 sales, and the hype level is at a medium for this book. A lot of people love J. Scott Campbell covers. I am one of them who happens to love it, but for the price tag of this book, I might as well wait and see. It is one of the better covers of the bunch, but there's plenty of Black Cat covers done by J. Scott Campbell, so this is nothing new, and this won't be the last one. Our number 9 book of the week is none other than The Amazing Spider-Man 134. This features the first appearance of Tarantula, and is also the second appearance of the Punisher. This book came out all the way back in 1974 from Marvel Comics. This has a last recorded sales of $57 at a no grade. Most common fair market value of this book is $53 fine and $109 at 8.5. As far as trending list goes, it's number 7 in CBSI. And 30-day sales, we have 39 sales of this book, which makes this book hype level at a low. There is some rumors with Punisher. There is some rumors from Tarantula. This cover seems very similar to another one that we're going to look at. And it's just a fun book to have. It's a book that if you can't get the first appearance, punish him. Can you get the second appearance? At this price, it's pretty affordable. So who knows? Let's take a look at number 8 in our list, and that is going to the New Teen Titans Annual number 2, the first appearance of Vigilante. You guys know this book already by now. It's been on this list numerous times, so it's making its return visit to this list. This book came out in 1983 for DC Comics. Last recorded sale of this book was $113 at a 9.8, while the most common fair market value of this book is $23 near mint, $121 at a 9.8. And as far as trending list goes, it's number 8 in CBSI. Didn't make the other list, but it's still a pretty hot book because of Peacemaker. And people just love Vigilante. I'm one of those guys. I just love Adrian Chase, and this is his first appearance. As far as the 30-day sales hype, this is 57 sales, which brings the hype level at a medium. This book is going to be trending for a little while because of the show, unless something crazy happens to the character, which I hope they don't kill him off. This book will probably be in and out until the season's over. Going into our list at number 7 is the book that I was talking about earlier, Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. Remember what I told you? It's a very similar cover to the other cover of Amazing Spider-Man. They're both yellow. Tarantula is kind of doing the same pose. This book came out in 1976. It is my birthday book. It actually came out the same week I was born, so that's kind of cool. Last recorded sales volume of this book is $21 at a very fine. Most common fair market value is $26 at a fine, $133 at a 9.6. Very interesting. The price of this book is kind of pretty low, being that it is the second ongoing series of Spider-Man. So I feel like it deserves a little more love, but that's okay. If I could pick it up at that price, I will. It is number 2 in CBSI, and the 30-day sales is 54 sales. Hype level is at a medium for this book. It's a number 1. It's spectacular. It is also another tarantula appearance. So it seems to be like a tarantula is getting more hype than anything else out of these books. But will he show up in Brand New Day? I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. But who's to say it's not going to happen? Looking at our list at number 6, and that goes to Absolute Batman issue number 9. This is a new book for DC Comics that came out this year. Last recorded sale is only $4 for this book, and that's the fair market value for this book. 9.8s are going for $53. And then as far as trending list goes, number 4 for Key Collector. 30-day sales, we have 104 sales. It's a new book. It has a lot of hype behind it. It has a lot of first appearances. I'm going to say this book is a high book because not only do you get the first cover appearance of Bane, you're also going to get some first appearances like the first Dick Grayson, which is an important piece to this whole element of Absolute Batman. So that's why this book is going to be hot. It should be hot for a little while as well. So if you can pick it up at that $4 cover price, go for it. And it's a nice read. Going into our list in the halfway mark at number 5 is Batman Dark Patterns number 2. Again, this is also a new book for DC Comics. Last recorded sale of this book is now $17 near mint, while the most common fair market value of this book is $18. I just want to let everybody know there is a Martin Simmons one as well that's gaining some steam in the meantime. That one's actually going for about $30 at the moment. However, it didn't crack the top 10 list. It wasn't even big enough for an honorable mention, but it is a book that people are hunting down. Why? We still don't know. We don't understand the hype behind this book. This was number 3 in Key Collector. It was number 1 for CBSI. It's just a hot book right now. The reasons, we don't really have much. So we're a little, confused by it. And this is one of those surprises. As far as 30-day sales goes, because of that hype, there's 62 sales of this book. And the hype level is at a medium. I don't see this book having much more traction. I see this book as a book that was a surprise hit in some way. We don't know why. We don't really understand why. We just know that it had high sales. And to go ahead and spend 17, 18, $20 for this book, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it has anything of significant key importance. So therefore, why bother spending all that money when you could probably get it in a dollar bin someday? I'm certain this book will be a dollar bin book in the future. I'm just saying my hunch is that it's not worth the price. But people are buying it, people are digging the cover, people are digging the story, which is actually a good story, and the artwork is a beautiful piece of art. So I'll wait on this. If you want to read it, catch it on digital. And let's go into number 4 in our list. And for number 4, we are going to go into another book that's gained momentum because of a cover. And that's Dazzler number 3. This book came out in 1981 from Marvel Comics. This does have a last recorded sale of $5. Yeah, don't spend too much money on this book. Most common fair market value is $4, $97 and 9.8. This book is on Key Collector number 2, number 3 in CBSI, number 3 in cover price. I don't get it. Is it Dazzler? Is it Doom? Is it Dazzler and Doom? What could it possibly be? I don't know, but there have been 50 sales of this book in the aftermarket, and it's high in the hype level because of that. I don't get it. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's a fun book to have. I think Dazzler's a cool character. Of course, anything that seems to have a Doom in the cover seems to be getting people all wild up. So we move from one book and then we go to another book. What's the next book that's going to be? Is it going to be a Speedball comic book? Is it going to be New Warriors? Is it going to be a Cloak and Dagger featuring Dr. Doom? Might as well pick up every single Doom cover that's out there, because at this moment, there is no rhyme and reason why books are hot like this. It just happened to have Doom, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And that's exactly what's happening right now. It is not worth the hype. If you're going to pick it up at $4, then pick it up at $4, and that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. If you decide to spend more than $10 on the book, I'll be a little concerned. But let's move on from Dazzler number 3 and let's go to some bigger books at number 3. Wow, this book is hot, and it's Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8 that came out in 1984 from Marvel Comics. You guys know all about Jazz Hands, and its last recorded sale was $510 at a 9.8. Most common fair market value, it's actually dipped at $160 at a very fine $489 and 9.8, but as you could see, that's the average, but the last sale is $510. So I have a feeling this book is going to start moving upwards, all because of that cover, all because of the black suit, all because we think there's going to be an appearance of a black suit. As far as trending list goes, number 2 in CBSI, but really what made this book jump this list like it did last week is that it sells, man. 30-day sales has 107 sales in this book. That is a lot for a book that came out in 1984. That is also a lot for a book that's over $100 in raw, and it's about $500 in graded high grades. That's crazy. Of course, the hype level of this book is always going to be high. It is a great book. It's a book that most people want in their collection. I happen to be very fortunate enough to have it double signed. So that's me. And in our list at number 2, returning to the list, she dipped from number 1 from last week, but she wanted to come back for this one, and that is Magic number 8, the 1 in 25 Russell Donnerman variant. This book came out just recently from Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book is $51 near mint, and the most common fair market value is $61 near mint, while $137 at a 9.8. Trending list, number 5 in CBSI, number 9 cover price, but we have 73 sales for this book. It is still really hot. It's not going away anytime soon right now, but people love this cover. There's so many other Russell Donnerman variants that are out that you might want to hunt down. They're very affordable because this is a 1 in 25. It seems to have a little more prestige to it. And wrapping up our list at number 1, we do have a new number 1 in our book, and it is a Spider-Man book. It is one that might shock you. It is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 19. It came out in 1985 from Marvel Comics. Last recorded sale of this book is $7 at a very fine. That also happens to be the most common fair market value at $7 and $123 at a 9.8. Trending list, number 1 for Key Collector, number 4 for CBSI, number 1 for cover price. This 30-day sales is 52 sales. And what's causing this hype and what's making this hype train high? It is the first appearance of Alistair Smite and the Spider Slayers, which now is also rumored to be part of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Again, how much stuff is going on in this movie? How much more speculation are we going to have with this movie? Obviously, some of these are true, like Punisher and the Hulk and Scorpion. But can we honestly believe that we're going to see Tarantula? We're going to see Mr. Negative. We're going to see Alistair Smite. We're at a point right now that everything is being thrown to the wall and people are just hoping it sticks. Pun intended with Spider-Man, right? So will this book gain more momentum as time progresses? It is if we get confirmation that Alistair Smite and the Spider Slayers are part of the story. If we get that confirmation. Right now, we don't really have confirmation. Right now, we just have speculation. And with speculation drives numbers. And I would just wait and see for this book. Again, it is a book that's no more than $10, so it's easy to get. But it's a book that, granted, no one really cared for when it came out. No one cares for it now unless you really are into the Spec game. So there you have it, guys. Those are your 10. What do you think? Let me know, which books do you have? Which books do you want to get? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for next week's ranking. Will any of these books return? I'm pretty sure some will. Some will probably just fade away into the distance, but I'm happy to talk about it. I'm happy to bring it up. And stay tuned because we are going to get the new season of the top trending list coming very soon. I'm really excited. Some of you already know some of the secrets already behind it. So keep it to yourself. I'm super stoked. I'm going to have a co-host with me in which we're going to be talking about all these comics. Until next time, Excelsior. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more comic content. Check out these other videos for even more insight, and I'll see you at the next one. Excelsior.